Greetings and welcome to your Oracle message for the day. I am Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this video, to this channel, and to this space. This is a timeless reading for the collective, so whenever you come across this video, however and whenever you find it, it's the right time for you to be getting this message. And I am so glad that you are here today. I am really looking forward to our reading for the day. We have been going through Kyle Gray's Gateway of Light Activation Oracle deck, and today's card is the Central Sun. So this is going to be a really exciting reading. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. I have a whole bunch of notes of things that came to me as I was looking at the image of the card itself, which is what we always do before we go through the reading in the book. And I haven't actually looked at the reading in the book, so you and I were going to be doing that together for the first time in just a few minutes. But there's a lot of information coming through on the image on this card. If you find any value in this video and you feel so inclined to like and or subscribe to the video and our channel, you are more than welcome to do so. I don't get any money from these videos. This will never be a monetized channel, but it does help the YouTube algorithm, help other people find these videos and find this channel. So I appreciate you doing that if you feel so inclined. Also, this is your channel. It's for you. The only reason why I'm here is for you. So if you feel like sharing things in the comments, initial impressions and messages that you got from the card, from the image as you were looking at it, things that as we go through the reading that especially resonated with you, I will tell you a secret. It's not that much of a secret, but I will tell you a truth, okay? We know we are all quantumly entangled. We know that there is no inconsequential word, thought, action, emotion. There is nothing that we do that does not have an impact on ourselves individually, on our immediate environment surrounding us, and for all reality right now as it is, and as it has always been, and as it always will be. Quantum entanglement literally means we are always connected all the time. It's not like an on and off thing. We're always connected. So there's nothing that you do that doesn't have meaning and significance. Okay? Just want to let you know that. So when you like, subscribe, share, comment on videos, any kind of social media, really anything, when you make those kinds of connections, you're increasing the energy of whatever it is that you are responding to. For you personally, you're making a more direct connection to it. So always be mindful of what you're clicking on, even if you're clicking an unlike, even if you're clicking making a comment that isn't that isn't positive, we'll just say, okay? Just keep in mind there is nothing that's inconsequential, and you're still linking yourself to that, whatever that is that you are responding to. The only way you cannot have it affect you is to not engage with it at all. Do not engage. DNE. Okay? If it's not benefiting you, if it's not helping you, then let it go. Just let it go. There's too much to be paying attention to that does benefit you, that does fit you, and you want to be sure that you're paying attention to the right things. So, okay, that was a little off the off the cuff there. I have no idea where that all came from, but the Central Sun is our card for the day. Abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. And the first thing I want to do is just talk real briefly about the Central Sun. Specifically, this idea of a central sun, this goes way back, 19th century astronomical idea that theorized that the star Alcyone in the Pleiades star cluster is the center of the Milky Way galaxy, and that the Milky Way galaxy is the center of the universe. Okay, that was the central sun theory back in the 19th century, so in the 1800s. We don't know what the center of the universe is, plain and simple. Okay, there's always going to be a center to any place. Okay, you have a house, there's a center to your house. You have a country, there's a center of the country. Within the boundaries of the country, there's always going to be a center of something, and we know the universe exists, whether it's a simulation or not. I'm not going to get into that. But we know it exists, so it must have a center somewhere. So the question is where is the center? We would assume that from the Big Bang, if we're going to go with that theory, that the center is that origination point. And scientists have been looking for that origination point for millennia, all across the ages. We're always inquisitive. That's part of being human. It's part of what sets us apart from every other creature in this creation, is our ability to imagine things, our ability to question things, and our ability to explore and create something new. That is unique to humans on this planet, at least. Don't know about the rest of the universe, right? But there's always a center. So in this case, we are recognizing, and I do want to just mention that after millennia, after thousands of years of belief in something, the collective creates that energy specifically. That's why gods exist. That's why those entities exist, because humans have put their faith in them, put their energy in them, put their selves into them, and in a sense created them. We can go in a whole bunch of different directions with that discussion, and I'm not going to do that here. We don't have enough time for that in this video, but feel free to leave comments if you would like to have us as a collective explore any of those types of topics, but I'm not going to do that right now. In our image here, obviously we've got a sun. We've also got a scarab beetle with wings coming out. Scarab beetles are very strong magic energy in the Egyptian, Sumerian, that era religion and philosophy. You have to keep in mind that back then they did not know, because they didn't have the tools to be able to measure and understand what was happening in the sky around them. These people saw the sun coming up over the horizon, coming across the sky and going down. It looked so similar to when the beetle was rolling the dung ball. That's what they collect, is little balls of poop, and they lay their eggs inside of those. Those little poop balls become a food source for the beetle that emerges from the egg, and they emerge fully formed. There's no larval stage for them. So the Egyptians would see these beetles literally coming up out of the dung ball and assumed that they were resurrecting themselves, and that they were the vehicle that was pushing the sun across the sky. And scarabs were extremely powerful, holy, magical emblems, symbols for the Egyptians in particular. And we obviously we see that here and have that energy coming through as well. We have so many benefits that we get from the sun. We would not exist without our sun personally. And so we have a central sun for our planet, which is Sol, what we call our sun up in the sky. We also get a lot of benefits coming through from the other suns, the other stars, across the Milky Way galaxy, across the universe entirely. Again, because we are all quantumly entangled, there is nothing that does not affect us. In addition, there's a lot of times where we're getting specific energy EMF readings, EMF fields. They're very faint. They get fainter as distance goes, but we always remember quantumly entangled. So we're getting the energy from all of these other suns. So it would make perfect sense that the Pleiades, which we know is very, very strong historically in many religions across the planet, being one or more of the sources of humans coming to Earth from other star systems in the distant, distant past. So Just keeping that all in mind, I'm not going to be discussing the religions and belief systems behind any of that stuff. What I'm here to do is give you this energy from this card specifically. Don't get hung up on the labels and definitions because they're not important. The energy that's coming through the card is what's important, and all I see is abundance and success and light and love. Gold, literally gold, just showering down. That's what I'm getting. Okay? Abundance downloads. Again, just keeping in mind, releasing all that does not fit, all that does not serve your highest, greatest good, and the highest and greatest good of all. You've got to let that stuff all go. That includes habits that may be damaging to you. Could be eating certain kinds of junk food you got a thing for, smoking cigarettes, drinking too much, any other kinds of, medicinal or otherwise stuff. Anything that's done to, I just lost the word, to do too much of, okay? Don't assume that there is any inconsequential thing that you do in your life. It goes right back to what we were just talking about at the beginning. So paying attention to what you are bringing into your world, your reality, because you've got downloads of abundance coming. And this is abundance in health. This is abundance in creative ideas for new things for you to do, new directions for you to go in. This is abundance in relationships, your current relationships just becoming extremely abundant in love, in joy, in gratitude for each other. New relationships are going to be coming in, so make sure that you are also paying attention to the people around you. If you've got a bunch of people in your circle of influence that are kind of negative Nancy, negative people that are not looking out for their own best and highest good and the highest good of all, they don't have that as their central focus. You're not going to be fitting with them for very long if that's what you're following. You need to release them. I know it's hard. I know it's extremely difficult, especially if it's family, especially if it's a partner. You can manifest that in those people specifically as well. So continue expecting the best from your friends, expecting the best from your partner, expecting the best from your job, from your fellow coworkers, employees, whoever is in your circles as you're going through your life. The more you expect the best, the more best will come to you. Abundance downloads, make sure you have room for them. Regeneration, it goes back to the scarab beetle and the Egyptian watching that beetle emerging whole, brand new. I think of the phoenix rising and all of those philosophies, religions, icons from the past. They all have energy because we have believed them to be holy. We have believed them to be powerful, and we have given our power to them. Nothing wrong with that. When they are serving our highest and greatest good, we are all connected. This is a part of us. That God, that goddess, that entity, that whatever it is a part of us because we have put a part of us into it. It has shared it back. Go do your research on pendulums, okay? And what was his name? Vadim Zealand? I believe it is, something like that. Pendulums. If you're not familiar with those, go look those up because that is very, very important information for you to be paying attention to as well. Regeneration. We are constantly regenerating our physical bodies 24/7, 365. What we are thinking and feeling and saying and doing is going to be affecting how our body is regenerating. So again, going back to, we want to be paying attention to, we want to be mindful of what we are feeling, our emotions, because those are the trigger for our thoughts. And when we think a thing, we either say, do. It becomes an action. So that's the three parts. That's your triangle. You feel the emotion, it makes you have a thought, and it makes you, and you decide to do something. You decide to say something or not do something, not say something. Okay? Regeneration is something that's happening to your physical body all the time. It's also happening to your environment around you. Always. We are always manifesting 24/7, 365. So I just looked at the timer and realized the length on this. I'm not going to apologize. 3D success. Okay, success means so many things to so many different people. I'm not going to get into that. I will just simply say whatever your heart's desire is, make sure it's based in love. As soon as you have that locked in, you have a clear path to create that success for yourself personally and for your environment and for the world as a whole. So let's take a look in the book now and find out what the reading says. There'll be 3 parts for this. The first part is some information about the card and image itself. The second part is a way to connect with it. There'll be a tiny little meditation kind of thing. And then the third part will be a personal reading for you. We have the central sun. Our sun is the center of our solar system, solar being the key word. All the planets orbit it. We use this journey to measure time, space, and even our birthday. The sun helps us connect with our journey and see how far we have come. It is just far enough away to create the perfect conditions for Earth to become abundant with life. In ancient Greece, the sun was known as Helios. In ancient Egypt, it was Ra, or Atun. Worldwide, the ancients knew the importance of the sun. The earliest sky gazers worshipped it because daily it would disappear over the horizon, leaving the darkness and mystery of night. It was clear that it had governance over life and light. So we learned early on that the sun was needed for us to survive and thrive. The sun is, therefore, a vital, energetic vortex in the physical realm, but on a spiritual level, it is a portal of divine light that we connect with through the inner universe. It is a spiritual gateway representing the center of the multiverse, a sacred energetic portal that eradicates, I'm sorry, I'm going to read that back again. A sacred energetic portal that irradiates infinite inspirational light. Connecting with this card. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Let it out and relax. Visualize yourself diving within until you find yourself arriving at a sun in the center of the galaxy of your being. Invite it to encode your frequency with regenerative energy. Your message. The great central sun is shining brightly in your life and upon your world. This is a time to regenerate. Tiredness and old energy are being washed away. Old skins have been peeled off to reveal a sacred and more aligned you. This is an exciting time. Central sun energy is magnetic and all-powerful, opening you up in light to light and supporting you as you express your own light in this lifetime. New ideas, opportunities, and experiences come easily to you at this time. Like the sun kissing the perfectly ripe soil, the seeds you have planted are being encouraged to grow. Realize that in order to go beyond your horizon, it's important for you to welcome energetic exchanges. When you help others, you let yourself be helped in return. When you invest energy in projects, you let energy be invested in yourself. Well, bam, yeah. We will take that. We will claim that, right? So that's our reading for the day. I'm not going to extend it too much longer. I think that we covered just about everything. But again, feel free to leave any comments that you feel so inclined to do so. I appreciate you guys all so very much in this beautiful, beautiful reading. Take this love, take this light, take this golden energy. Just close your eyes for a second, one more time. Take a deep breath in and just breathe in that golden light love energy right now from the central sun, your central sun, whatever that means to you. Touch that holiness within you. Just had Heart of Source reading. And if you missed that, go back and find that one. But it's the same idea. It's the same energy of love, of light that is always within. You are always connected to it. You are never separated. I love you. You are more powerful than you can possibly imagine. So be careful. Be careful of what you're saying and what you're putting your energy into, because it's all important. There is nothing that you do that doesn't make a difference. Even when it comes to like brushing your teeth or cleaning the toilets or driving to work, taking your kids to school, whatever it is, start paying attention to those things too, because it all makes a difference. You make a difference. You are important. And I'm very, very blessed for you being here. Thank you so much. I love you. Namaste and ciao for now.